Hey kids, don't worry. We've got a balloon here. Lollipops should be very brave, yes. And now you are equipped with mighty laser turrets within to help defend your body from the nasty viral buggers in the air, yes. Go forth and be protected. Wow. The anti-vaccination movement. Are you serious?
I'm a mother, and I'm here to tell you that there's antifreeze in vaccines. Do you know how dangerous that stuff is?
What pile of semen-covered fuckery did you peel that one off? You'll be quoting that Wankfield guy be next. Ugh. If you people need some scientific information on this whole thing, here you go. As a start.
They torture poor babies over and over, giving them 36 needles! And yeah, you're messing with the natural immune system!
I suppose, if you wanted to turn your child into some sort of a porcupine, what would you need about 100,000 needles to make a start here? Now, will you just sod off?
The rates of autism in children...
When did you even bother to begin studying autism? Pack it in! All this is based on a lie, and all you're doing is preying on those parents who are confused and still trying to learn about and help their children to cope with autism. You feed lies, encouraging they don't even bother with the reading material and trust their 1990s now-aged wank bank instead.
Vaccines paralyzed over 47,500 children in India!
No! CDC confirmed that there's no case of polio in India. There are many more attributes to the health issues of the children over there. And you are offering a scapegoat rather than allowing the real research for the actual causes.
The kids in Africa were forced vaccination at gunpoint!
When? Are you sure that's not just a guard protecting the camp from, say, I don't know off the top of my head, lowly jihadist fucktards who might just be killing nurses for giving medicine to those their twisted religions want dead?
High corporate elites who rule the world have been creating superflu vaccines and stabbing kids!
Bollocky, balling things with balls! Some rich bastard actually does something decent with their wealth, and you shit on that? Isn't that to be encouraged? What? Only white-bread suburban protected assholes deserve to be inoculated and so forth? Fuck you! That's tantamount to pissing on Norman Borlaug's chips for feeding 1 billion people with your Frankenfood trash!
What makes me sick is they're using vaccinations to thin the populace! Meow.
And the misquote team has careened into this convo like an unanesthetized, freshly castrated bull. See, the birth rate drops naturally because the survival rate of the children increases with vaccines. Yes? People ain't losing the kids they got, you see? Derp! What makes me sick is the amount of deaths your little cry for attention has permitted. Over 100,000 people dead from illnesses they could have easily prevented with one little prick instead of buying. Yes, I use the term buying since a myriad of cock farmers have profiteered off the controversy with useless paranoia-inducing books of their own into bullshit which has no medical base and has to be backed up by fucking dig buckets whose only medical background is a goddamn pap smear. Let me show you how this works. This mess is protected against a whole cornucopia of calamitous crumpets, yes? In this mess, even those unprotected reap the benefits, since the diseases have less chance to spread around the populace. However, in this mess, the folk were scared off by, well, your bullshit, leaving the viruses to spread, well, like viruses. Those vaccinated may now inadvertently suffer from new strains involving viruses who set up hovel all around them. There are people waiting too long to be vaccinated because they're scared off by scheduled vaccination and inoculation, as well as the rampant paranoia that you lot have been smearing around like babies discovering their first handheld poo crayon.
But they are gonna use vaccines to...
They? Which they? Whilst I agree that war profiteering, overblown authoritarianism in the surveillance state and indefinite detention, etc. are major issues, dressing up a bunch of random power-hungry vultures in cultish nonsense, goat heads and crowns and spin theatrics is going to do nothing more than give them methus to shadow their own personal pickings of society's carcass. The logging into literal interpretations of complete bollocks permits a whole host of brain fasts to culminate in even the most skeptical and open of minds. It's become quite common for those who failed miserably to make names for themselves in the last 30 years by buying into every spot of crystal-wrapping snake-oiled buggery to infiltrate movements all over the globe and attempt to rally protesters and the connected humanity by preying on the younger prying minds. They will use the same exploitive tactics their enemy is accused of. And anybody in the middle of this who happens to see them all for the bullshitters that they are will be painted as a Zionist pig dog. Your impairing necessity for belief is smothering your basic common sense.
Okay, whatever, man, you just don't get it!
What, as long as you're dressing this up in drama and robes and all sorts of shit, then you might as well go the whole hog, involve aliens and lizard people, and spaghetti beasts capable of aviation of the highest degree! Give you about as much credence. Simple! Who wants this fucker eating them from the inside out? No, come on in then! I'll see you assholes in flu season! You're not bedridden. Now, leave, again, with the... Get the fuck off my porch!